What's going on, everybody? I know this is super late. I know I was supposed to come on here and talk about Rampage and Smackdown. I'm just going to sum up both shows. Okay. We got the beginning, LA Knight versus Sheamus. Man, Sheamus almost hurted the LA Knight. They tried to do a certain move or something. It's just like Sheamus really... Listen, Sheamus been going off as the late. He been talking about his booking is trash. And he really acting like he don't even want to be there no more. So it resulted in the matchup, him and LA Knight, and he botched that man. That man could have easily got seriously injured, but thank God he caught himself. But Sheamus ended up winning. And the match turned into a freaking lumberjack match. You had everybody that's potentially supposed to be a part of this garbage battle roar that's happening tonight. It just, I mean, they tried. The audience, they went nuts. LA Knight won. But that should tell you all you need to know. He ain't winning the Battle Royal. The person who I think is going to win the Battle Royal is Grayson Waller. And it is what it is. You know, that's that. We got a video package of what this tribal combat match is going to be. And I'll be honest with y'all, I liked it. I'm very excited for the matchup. We're going to see what pops off. Like I said, when I get there, I'll talk about it. Because like I said, I wanted to do a prediction for all the matches. The girls got video packages, Charlotte, Bianca, and Asuka, and I don't know why they have not booked Asuka as she mattered, but that video package promo she said where she has a plan to retain her championship, that was dope. I like that. Okay, I know people want me to give my 2 cents on the heel profits or whatever they want to go with Bobby Lashley. So they had a doggone tag team match with all these random clowns out there. You had OC going against the Brawling Brutes. And next thing you know, Montez and D'Angelo Dawkins pulled up in some suits and beat the brakes off of everybody. I mean, it just tore each other up. After that, they put this, Angelo put the suit coat back on. And you seen Bobby came out and the fans went nuts. They was in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. I know y'all ready for me to get on board. I'm not getting on board, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not. I know some of y'all be like, man, yo, you try. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting on board because I've seen this cycle so much with us in the WWE. I've seen it over and over and over and over, and it goes absolutely nowhere. It goes nowhere, and I'm like, that's why I'm not getting on. I'm not getting on until they can consistently tell me that them coming together is going to mean something. Just them coming together and beating the brakes off somebody don't do nothing for me. It's got to mean something. But anytime I see us in this company, I can't get on because they constantly show us that we don't matter in this company. We don't. I'm sorry, but this is what they presented. Every day I've been watching this company for so long, and we've come across as nothing more than shucking and jiving buffoons. That's it. That's it. Every time I watch this company, I'm like, I can't get on board. I just can't. I know y'all want me to get on board. I saw it. The beatdown was great. It was excellent. I like the beatdown. But I can't get on board because, you know, when somebody continue to show you how they move, you best believe them. And I can't get on board right now. I'm going to have to see a little bit more for them to convince me that they are actually going to present them as if they matter. Till then, I ain't getting on board, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all want me to get on board, but I ain't getting on board. Okay, we got a Grayson Waller effect with Bayley talking with EO, talking about what they gonna do at Money in the Bank. I mean, at SummerSlam, which ain't really doing nothing because EO talk about she gonna cash in. Next thing you know, Shotzi Blackheart's music went off, and Bayley is sitting there looking scared out of mind. So then you see the tote or the what you call the thing? The tank. But she's looking and paying attention to the tank. That's not her in the tank. Meanwhile, Shotzi was hiding under the ring the whole time. So Shotzi is going with the shaved hair. I'm serious. I'm getting Madonna vibes. When I see her, I just see Madonna. And she's going through with this psychotic look, and this is basically driving Bayley insane. Meanwhile, EO was again talking about where you go with, and so the person who was in the tank was Zelina Vega, and it turned into a matchup. We got Zelina versus EO. Zelina went over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, neither one of these two should be losing. I get it. if Io would have won, then that would have been, okay, she's not going to successfully cash in. But she lost. Io has looked like a joke this whole time. And now I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know if she's going to try to cash in, because that's what I think. I think she's going to try to cash in, but I don't think she's going to be successful. She lost last night, so I don't know where they're going. I have absolutely no idea. But this whole deal with her, with Bayley and Shotzi, more than likely they're going to end up fighting their payback, because that's the next pay-per-view for after SummerSlam. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else happened on the show before I get to the main event. We got Jay versus Solo, and obviously Jay went over, so that just tells you all you need to know. Jay ain't winning. He's not. Rampage. We got the parking lot brawl. This is the the BCC. I got OC on my mind. The BCC versus Trent Beretta and Chucky T. I'm gonna be 100% with you. This is a good matchup, but I'm gonna be 1,000%. I like the very first one better. The reasons for is because the BCC, they can't help themselves, man. First, Trent was bleeding on Dynamite, and right away, Moxley busted him open that quick. I said, man, he just got busted, and then he got busted open again. And then Moxley said, oh, y'all thought I wasn't going to bleed? He was bleeding too. And I was like, man. See, the more you constantly do it, the match just falls flat for me. I'm sorry, man. I know people wanted me to be like, oh, no. I told you, they do it too much. They do it way too much. That's their biggest problem. They do it too much, man. It's like, bro, you don't have to always do it. And BCC won because Orange Cassidy pulled up with Sue in the van. And listen, so many people's cars got jacked up. They destroyed everybody's cars. I mean, you had Trent, Chucky going through cars, Claudio, Mox going through cars, and then Yuta came out of the woodworks, and then Sue brought in OC, so now it's 6-on-6, correct? They messed up Sue's brand new van that Tony Khan just got her. Anna Jay beat Sky Blue. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. Anna Jay actually got a victory. Cool. The other bull job that happened on there, I didn't really give a care about. Take that back. Swerve and Fox went against these two jobbers. They annihilated them. And the rest of the stuff that happened on the show, could care less. Don't care nothing about it. So, just ran through SmackDown, just ran through Rampage. Now, let me go ahead and talk about everybody who I got winning all the matches. So, starting about this right here. Oh, and yes, I will address the LaFesto situation because it's got even deeper. I'm going to address it, so you best believe you're going to get my thoughts on it. The SummerSlam Battle Royal Slim Jim crap, congratulations, Grayson Waller. Who do I have pulling up out of nowhere? You got the following clowns pulling up. I keep hearing this stuff about Randy Orton coming back. Randy Orton might be showing up tonight. We keep hearing about Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt might be pulling up tonight. They've been teasing The Rock. I think Rock and Rikishi might be pulling up tonight. Heck, John Cena wasn't advertised for Money in the Bank. He came, so it wouldn't shock me if John Cena made an appearance. So those are the 5 people that may possibly show up tonight. But Grayson Waller's winning the Battle Royal. So now, let's go ahead and look at all these matches. We're going to start with, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, this is, okay. So, yeah, I just want to make sure I got all the matches up here. So, I just told you about the Battle Royal. So, we are going to start with these two right here. Logan Paul versus Ricochet. I told you on the Monday Night Raw review, Logan Paul is going to win easy. Intercontinental Championship match, Drew is not winning. Gunther's retaining. He's going all the way through Payback. And the guy who I have dethroning him is none other than Chad Gable. Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey. This is an MMA rules matchup. I'm going with... Now, listen, unless this is it, unless she is putting her over and she's disappearing, But I feel like this is just part one. I feel like this is the beginning. And the feud is going to combinate and payback. Sorry, y'all. I do not like to yawn. I hate yawning while doing these videos, so I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's so freaking late. I hate that I had to come on here and do this crap so late, but I apologize right now. So I hate yawning. So if I yawn again, I apologize 100%. But like I said, I feel like this is just beginning, and Ronda has looked like a joke. They ain't there every pay-per-view they've been at. So I don't think Ronda's leaving right now. So I think Ronda's going to win part one. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Matchup I could care less about, haven't cared about, don't give a rat's behind about. Cody's going over, and I think this is when Bray Wyatt pulls up. Triple threat for the, what is it called? They changed the name up, the women's title for Smackdown side. Asuka, Bianca, Charlotte. I want Asuka to retain. She claims she's going to retain in that promo. Excuse me. I think Charlotte's going over. And Io's going to try to cash in, and she won't be successful. Then we get the World Heavyweight Championship for the men's side. We got Seth versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor finally gets his moment. Finn Balor is going over. Does Damian try to cash in? He may try to cash in. If he cashes in, he's going to take it. But if he doesn't, still got Finn Balor walking out with the championship. And then the main event, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have Jay winning. I got Roman retaining, but I'm not sure exactly how this matchup is going to finish. It could be a no contest. It could be where they beat the brakes off each other so bad that nobody answers the count. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me complaining about the blood on AEW. This is the type of matchup where I actually would not mind somebody showing a little color, because this is tribal combat. This is the final matchup between these two. So these two need to beat the snot out of each other. I mean, bitch, beat the brakes off each other. Show a little color. Don't be like AEW where they do it constantly all day long. Just show a little bit. Show a little bit. Roman's retaining, but I think it's going to be a no contest. So neither one of them is going to win, but Roman's not losing the title. Now, if somehow, some way, Jay does the unthinkable and he does win, you know what? Cool. You know, I'm more than likely Roman will be getting it back, because he'll probably just take 2 months off and he'll get it back at Survivor Series or something like that. But I looked at this whole card, ladies and gentlemen, and it feel like this is about to be a heel show. Like I told you, Grayson Waller is a heel. Logan Paul is a heel. Ronda Rousey, heel. Gunther, heel. Asuka, heel. Charlotte is a heel. Cody's the only babyface is going over. Cody. Because Finn is a heel. Now, here's the deal. Now, if Damian Priest does cash in, that might turn Finn into a babyface. But as of right now, he's a heel. And then, like I said, right here, the ultimate heel right here, the ultimate babyface, neither one of them is winning. Roman's going to retain that championship. I think it's going to be a no contest. But this is going to be a heel show, a heavy heel show. I hope I'm wrong to say, but this feel like this is going to be a heavy heel show. Now, I'm never really confident in my picks, because I'm just going off the top of the dome or something like that. But I'm telling y'all right now, this just feels like a heavy heel show. Most people are watching this just to see how things plan out, who's pulling up. Oh, and let me talk about this situation before I talk about the Lufisto situation with every person in AEW locker room coming to Britt and all those other girls' defense. I'll talk about it in a minute. Kid Rock. Okay, Kid Rock is performing at Summer Joke. I find it very funny that so many people who do not roll or do not share the same beliefs as Kid Rock is pretty much still going to tune into this show. You know, I find it very funny, because if this dude was performing at AEW, you'll see the hashtag cancel AEW, cancel TK, all that. That stuff would be real quick. I told you, it's always about who you like. And most of these WWE hardcore shields, they love WWE no matter what. So WWE can bring in somebody like Kid Rock. Hey, it's all good. You know, like I said, I don't really care nothing about Kid Rock. Kid Rock already exposed how he get down, but I'm like, it is what it is. He going to be there to perform. So, oh well. I mean, I'm still tuning into the show because I still want to see how things are going to pan out. But that's it on the SummerSlam prediction. I done told you everybody who I got. Now let's talk about it. So Lufisto was going back and forth with everybody, just going in on all of the people who claimed that her allegations were false. Next thing you know, the entire AEW women's locker room not only united, heck, they even got the man himself, MJF, to chime in. And then we even got people who don't even work there. Deonna Purrazzo said something. Heck, Bayley even said something. I'm like, Bayley not in that locker room. How in the world is she chiming in? So you had to ask yourself, is this Lufisto chick tripping? Is she on crack or something like that? What is going on? Or is the AEW locker room on crack? Listen, this whole thing is turned into a he say, she say, she say, she say buffoonish crap. And meanwhile, AEW is trying to quote unquote promote a pay-per-view that's finna be the biggest show of all time coming up. I'm like this, man. Listen, whatever she went through is whatever she went through. Like I say, AEW definitely needs structure in that locker room, but I'm like, why the heck would you wait now? Well, you know that they trying to do something. Like I said, yes, the women's division needs a lot of work. They do. The women in the back need to learn how to get along. Yes, Tony Khan needs to get some structure back there. All of those things are true. But why in the world would you wait to right now when they're actually about to head to All In? And by the way, they're real close to 80,000. 78,000 tickets have been sold. Keep it going. Finally get some more matches on that show. Get some more matches on that freaking show. But like I said, man, I said what I had to say on the whole thing. Like I said, I just think the timing is just weird. The fact you had everybody in the locker room just tweeting out left to right. Everybody saying Tony Khan told them to do that. So here's the deal. Well, if Tony Khan did that, I thought he didn't have no structure. I thought he had no control over the locker room. Make it make sense. Does he have control of the locker room or does he not have control? Make it make sense. I'm trying to figure it out. You know. And she basically was trying to say that this is all about Thunder Rosa. Meanwhile, everybody said no. Thunder Rosa was the one that called the meeting because everybody wanted to squash the beef that they had. You know. Like I said, man, I don't want the drama going on online. I shouldn't even really give a crap about the drama that's going on online, but that's all everybody seemed to talk about because 80% of the IWC, yes, I'm saying it, 80% of the IWC is anti-AEW. I'm serious. It's more AEW haters online that I've ever seen. Now, when it's concerned to the people who be going at the WWE, it's like what, 20%. And them people don't even pay no attention to them because all they do is chill out. So you don't even want to pay attention to those AEW shields. Don't pay no attention to them. But it seems like the more when drama comes out to AEW, that's the only time people seem to be talking about AEW. Because that's what seems to incite them more. And I'm like, well, what AEW needs to do, they need to get better and telling stories. You get better at telling stories and you put the freaking drama on TV, more people will tune in on what the heck you talking about. You see me? But tonight, like I said, last night's Wrestling Friday Night Edition, it was decent. It could have been better. Like I said, I didn't even talk about Keith Lee match. I didn't even say nothing about that because I didn't see it. Keith Lee was with the Hardy Boys and they went against Kip Sabian and the Butcher and the Blade. I didn't see that matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, I've said it. I gave you my predictions for the show. We're going to see what happens. We will see what happens tonight, and I will be back with a full review for SummerSlam and Collision. It's going to be a double joint review. I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let you boy.